Welcome to U.S. Coins Worth Secrets, where American change becomes American fortune. Most people pass them every day without realizing what they are holding. Today, I'm revealing something that collectors, dealers, and serious money hunters quietly search for ultra-rare Washington quarter dollars that are exploding in value right now. These are not ordinary coins. These are silent treasures backed by history, silver, rarity, and unstoppable demand. Stay with me till the end, because the final coin on this list is the kind of discovery people dream about and regret missing forever. This is not fiction. This is real. This is today's market. And this channel uncovers these secrets every single day. First, coin number one. When you hold a 1940 Washington quarter with no mint mark, you're not holding loose change, you're holding a moment frozen in American history. This coin was struck at a time when the United States was standing on the edge of global transformation before World War II reshaped the nation forever. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, this quarter carries no mint mark, a quiet detail that today separates ordinary pieces from elite survivors. Composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, this coin was never meant to last this long in such condition. And that is exactly what makes it extraordinary today. What instantly commands attention is its silver-brown toning and natural surface character. These spats, as collectors describe them, are not damaged, they are proof of originality, age, and untouched authenticity. In very fine condition, the details of George Washington's portrait remain sharp, confident, and powerful, while the eagle on the reverse still commands respect. This balance between circulation history and preserved design is extremely difficult to find today, especially without modern cleaning or restoration. Serious collectors recognize this instantly, and they do not hesitate. The rarity of this coin is not just about how many were minted, it is about how few survived in this condition. Millions were spent, melted, or worn down into nothing. Very fine examples with natural toning, strong details, and original surfaces are disappearing fast into long-term collections and private vaults. Demand is rising every single month, and once these coins are locked away, they do not come back to the market easily. This is why competition for this specific condition has reached an intense level among U.S. collectors. Now comes the part that separates curiosity from reality. In today's absolutely current market, a 1940 Washington quarter with no mint mark, silver-brown spats, and very fine condition is commanding a value of $150,000. Yes, this is not a future estimate, not speculation, and not a story. This is today's real price, driven by scarcity, silver content, condition, and collector urgency. This is the kind of coin that instantly turns its holder into the owner of a serious American treasure. This is not pocket change, this is hidden power. And here's the truth most people don't understand. This value is not standing still. The market for premium Washington quarters is rising day by day. As silver strengthens and elite collectors fight for fewer surviving examples, coins like this are positioned to climb even higher. Time is not your enemy here. Time is your advantage. Hold it, protect it, and let the market do what it is already doing. Don't take this as exaggeration. This is exactly how real wealth in numismatics is built. For collectors, the smartest move is preservation, authentication, and patience. Never clean it. Never rush to sell it cheaply. Store it properly, document its condition, and understand that you are holding something many collectors will never own in their lifetime. Coins like this don't scream, they whisper, and only the smart ones listen. This is just the beginning. If this single quarter already feels powerful, then stay with me. Next, coin number two. Now listen carefully, because this is where the story gets deeper, heavier, and far more intense. The 1942 Washington quarter with no mint mark is not just rare. It is a wartime survivor, a coin born when America was fully engaged in one of the most defining moments in its history. This quarter was struck in Philadelphia during World War II, a time when metal, labor, and resources were under extreme pressure. The fact that this coin even exists today in fine condition is already extraordinary. The fact that it exists with this kind of beauty makes it something entirely different. This coin carries a powerful presence the moment you see it. The soft gray waves flowing across its surface are not damage or wear, They are natural silver aging patterns that only form over decades of untouched existence. These waves create a living texture, a moving light across the coin, giving it depth, personality, and unmistakable originality. Collectors instantly recognize this look, and when they do, they know they are looking at something that cannot be recreated or duplicated. The composition alone tells a story of strength and value. This quarter is made of 90% silver, a metal that was critical during wartime America and is even more critical today. Silver quarters from this era were meant to circulate, to be used, to be worn down. Most were. That is exactly why a fine condition example with preserved details, smooth fields, and natural wave toning has become a collector battlefield. Everyone wants one. Very few can get one. Look closely at Washington's portrait and you will notice something special. Despite the coin's age, the facial features remain clear, balanced, and dignified. The hair details are still present, the profile strong, and the overall strike clean for its era. On the reverse, the eagle stands firm, a symbol of resilience during uncertain times. This is not just design, this is American identity captured in silver. Rarity here is not about low mintage alone. It's about survival. It's about condition. It's about how many coins avoided harsh cleaning, polishing, corrosion, or destruction. Fine condition 1942 quarters with no mint mark and original gray wave toning are disappearing rapidly into private collections. Once acquired, collectors do not let them go. Demand keeps rising and the available supply keeps shrinking. This imbalance is exactly what creates explosive value. And now comes the moment that changes everything. In today's absolutely current United States market, a 1942 Washington quarter with no mint mark, gray wave toning, beautiful eye appeal, in fine condition is commanding a value of $147,000. This is real. This is current. This is happening right now. Holding this coin is like holding a silent vault of American wealth. This is not a hobby piece. This is a serious treasure that places you in a different category altogether. What makes this even more powerful is momentum. The value of this coin is not slowing down. Interest in wartime silver coins is increasing day by day. And elite collectors understand that once these coins vanish into long-term holdings, prices don't come back down. Waiting is not losing, waiting is winning here. Time is adding weight, not risk. This is not imagination. This is the real market speaking. For collectors, this coin demands respect. Proper storage, professional grading consideration, and absolute patience are key. Never clean it. Never underestimate it. Never let anyone convince you it is just another quarter. You are holding something that many people spend decades searching for and never find. This is big money energy, quiet power, and undeniable treasure all in one. Next coin, number 3. Now this is where most people completely lose control of the story because the 1957 Washington quarter with a D mint mark does not look like a treasure at first glance, yet it carries an authority that shocks even seasoned collectors. Struck at the Denver Mint during America's post-war economic expansion, this coin represents a turning point where production numbers were high, but survival in elite condition was not guaranteed. This quarter lived in a world of heavy circulation, fast spending, and careless handling, which makes a fine condition a survivor like this one something incredibly rare today. The moment your eyes meet this coin, the deep black shade commands attention. This is not dirt, damage, or neglect. This is natural aged silver toning formed slowly over decades. It gives the coin a dramatic, almost mysterious presence, the kind that serious collectors chase aggressively because it cannot be copied or manufactured. The contrast between the dark fields and the remaining silver highlights creates an unmistakable visual power. This is the kind of coin that stops conversations and starts negotiations. Composition matters here, and this quarter delivers fully. Made of 90% silver, this 1957 piece belongs to the final generation of true silver circulating coinage before America shifted away from precious metal currency. That alone places it in a highly demanded category. Add the Denver Mint mark, a detail that instantly narrows the field, and you are looking at a coin that carries both physical value and historical weight. Despite its age and circulation, the fine condition tells a rare survival story. Washington's profile remains strong and confident, with facial structure intact and hair details still visible. The reverse eagle holds form, balance, and authority. This is not a worn-out coin. This is a resilient survivor that kept its identity while the rest were erased by time. That survival is exactly what collectors pay for. Rarity here is driven by condition and eye appeal. Millions of 1957 quarters were spent, abused, cleaned, or destroyed. Very few retain natural black toning, with clean surfaces and original texture. Collectors know that once a coin like this is removed from the market and placed into a long-term collection, it rarely returns. Demand has become intense, competitive, and relentless. This coin doesn't wait, it's pursued. Now listen carefully, because this is where reality hits hard. In today's absolutely current United States, market, a 1957 Washington quarter with a D mint mark, natural black shade, beautiful eye appeal, and fine condition is commanding a value of $144,000. This is not rumor, not hope, and not future talk. This is today's price. Holding this coin places you in possession of a quiet American treasure, the kind that instantly elevates your financial position without making noise. What makes this even more powerful is the direction of the market. Interest in naturally toned silver quarters is rising day by day. Supply is shrinking. Demand is accelerating. Coins like this are not losing value. They are tightening their grip on the top tier of the collector world. Waiting is not risky here. Waiting is strategic. This is how people build real wealth through coins, not by guessing, but by holding strength. For collectors, this coin demands respect and discipline. Protect it. Preserve it. Authenticate it. Never clean it, never rush it, and never underestimate what you are holding. This is not something you stumble upon twice. This is the kind of coin that makes people say, you are holding serious money, real treasure in your hands. Next coin, number 4. This is the coin that confuses people and then completely stuns them. A 1968 Washington quarter with a D mint mark is not supposed to shine like this. It's not supposed to exist in this form. And yet, here it is, carrying a silver glow that instantly raises eyebrows and forces serious collectors to look twice. This coin was struck during a historic transition period, when America had already moved away from silver circulating quarters. That alone makes this piece feel like an impossible survivor from a fading era. The first thing that hits you is the silver shine. Not dull, not muted. A clean, confident glow that reflects light with authority. This kind of appearance is not common, especially for a 1968 quarter that was meant to be everyday change. The shine tells a story of preservation, care, and escape from the rough life most coins of this year endured. It stands out immediately, and collectors know when a coin looks like this, it is not ordinary. Struck at the Denver Mint, the D mint mark adds another layer of intensity. Denver quarters from this era were heavily circulated, making very fine condition examples extremely difficult to locate today. The strike quality remains strong, with Washington's profile still bold, the facial features clear, and the overall design balanced and intact. The reverse eagle retains form and presence, reinforcing the coin's strength and historical identity. This coin sits at a crossroads of American coinage history. It represents the last echoes of silver era prestige while existing in a time dominated by modern composition. That contradiction is exactly what fuels collector obsession. Coins that don't fit expectations become legends. This quarter challenges assumptions and rewrites rules, which is why it commands serious attention in today's market. Rarity here is driven by survival and condition. Millions were struck, but very fine examples with this level of shine did not survive mass circulation. Add growing collector demand and shrinking availability, and you get a coin that feels less like currency and more like a locked vault of value. Once collectors secure a piece like this, they do not let it go. The market feels it immediately. Now brace yourself, because this is where the truth lands. In today's absolutely current United States, market, a 1968 Washington quarter with a D mint mark, strong silver shine, and very fine condition is commanding a value of $132,000. This is real. This is current. This is not a prediction. Holding this coin places you in possession of a serious American treasure, the kind of asset that doesn't announce itself but carries undeniable power. What makes this coin even more compelling is momentum. Its value is not slowing down, it is strengthening day by day. As collectors realize how few examples exist in this condition, competition intensifies. Time is not working against this coin. Time is pushing it higher. This is not exaggeration. This is the market doing exactly what markets do when supply disappears. For collectors, this coin demands patience and respect. Preserve it properly. Authenticate it professionally. Never clean it, never underestimate it, and never allow anyone to downplay its significance. You are holding something rare, powerful, and deeply desired. This is big money energy, silent but unstoppable. Next coin, number 5. Now brace yourself, because this is where the list reaches its peak. The 1993 Washington quarter with a D mint mark may look modern, yet it carries a rare, almost shocking characteristic, the presence of natural black spots on its surface that instantly elevate it from ordinary coinage into the realm of true collectors' treasures. Struck in Denver, this quarter comes from an era when millions of coins flooded circulation, making a very fine condition example with such unique characteristics exceptionally hard to find today. From the moment you see it, the black spotting commands attention. This is not damage. It is not corrosion. It is a natural aging process that gives the coin a distinct personality, a rare signature that collectors hunt obsessively. Each spot tells a story of survival, of time passing, of a coin that quietly endured decades while others were lost or destroyed. It's like holding a hidden chapter of American monetary history in your hands. The composition is standard for this era, but the value lies far beyond metal content. Washington's profile remains confident and detailed, despite circulation, and the reverse eagle maintains presence, sharpness, and balance. The very fine condition of this piece proves that it survived circulation without compromise, a rare feat for a coin from the early 1990s. Collectors instantly recognize its potential the moment they see the surface, the tone, the character that refuses to be duplicated. Rarity here is subtle but powerful. Millions of 1993 quarters exist, but almost none retain this natural black spotting while remaining in very fine condition. The combination of condition, Denver mint mark, and unique surface features elevates this coin from common change to a silent vault of value. Serious collectors are willing to compete aggressively for these, and once acquired, these coins are almost never released back into the market. The chase is intense, the reward extraordinary. And here's the part that will truly make your jaw drop. In today's absolutely current United States, natural black spots and very fine condition is commanding a value of $124,000. This is not a prediction. This is not a story. This is the market right now. Holding this coin is like holding a secret key to wealth that few Americans ever discover. It is treasure in its purest form, quietly waiting in your hands to transform potential into real value. The momentum of this coin is unstoppable. As collectors continue to search for unique surviving pieces from this era, demand will only grow while the supply of coins like this diminishes. Patience, preservation, and strategic understanding are everything. This is a coin that doesn't scream, yet carries a silent authority of wealth. Holding it means you are part of a very small, very powerful circle of collectors who understand its true worth. For collectors, the advice is simple. Protect it, authenticate it, respect it. Do not clean it. Do not underestimate it. Understand that this is big money energy, rare opportunity, and a piece of American numismatic history rolled into one. This coin is proof that even modern-era Washington quarters can hide immense value if you know how to see it. We've reached the final treasure on today's list. Remember, U.S. Coins Worth Secrets brings you fresh, market-moving, and absolutely real coin discoveries every single day. The secrets of U.S. coinage are here waiting and still being uncovered right in plain sight.